Hello, I'm Micks Mowers and Mower Man, and welcome to my channel. In today's video is about, can you run your 4-stroke petrol lawnmower straight on diesel? The simple answer is no, you can't. Not without doing some modifications. And I have seen some people do modifications on the lawnmowers to run them on diesel. However, over here in the UK, diesel is more expensive, so I don't know why you would do that. But there are quite a few modifications to do. However, this person here, they had a lawnmower which has been recently serviced, and now they're saying the lawnmower and that trimmer both will not start. So I had a quick little look at it whilst it was on the driveway, give it a couple of pulls, and it would not fire up at all. So since then, I did a little tiny investigation, and I just put my finger into the fuel tank and found it smells really weird. Really weird. It smells like diesel, really. It just doesn't smell right at all. Now, if I get a lighter, I've got a cotton bud here. Dip that in, and just take some of that off. Now that should, if it's petrol, that should go woof, yeah. See how it burns? Really, really dirty, oily. So my theory is actually it's got diesel in there. It does not smell like petrol. It smells like diesel. It's got that oily smell, and it's not got that sharp, crisp smell that that you would expect. So if I just get another, to soak that off. Now that should go. Look. It should really ignite fast if that was petrol. So that's a light underneath, look, nothing. You hold it underneath and it will go. So that's telling me there's diesel in there, okay? So the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take the carburetor off, drain the fuel system down, put fuel straight in it, check the air filter, and hopefully that should be it. Hopefully we'll be good to go. But at the moment, this machine just will not fire up at all, so let's get on and do that. If this is the first time you're watching Micks Mowers and Mower Man, hit the old subscribe button and whack the old bell. Set notifications to all. That way you'll be told next time I upload another video. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty. Let's get the diesel stroke petrol mix out of this lawnmower. Put some fresh fuel in, carburetor clean, get it sorted, and hopefully get it running one more time. What do you say, Pip? Good idea? Right, so let's get on. So we remove the air filter box cover. As you can see, it had a brand new air filter, but that would probably want changing now. It smells a bit oily. So it's only serviced last month. It's a shame I've got to remove the carburetor, really. It's not a priming one, this is a choking one, so we shouldn't be too bad, so that'd be okay. If it was a priming quantum, I'd be a bit dubious in removing the carb, because generally when you remove the carbs on these, it upsets the primer on it. So let's get an impact on the go. You might have a bit of noise in the background. I've got my diesel heater on. It was currently about 8 degrees down here. It's now 11. So I know that mate Pete, he's using the one that I sent him the other week, and he's really liking his. Right, let's get some bits and bobs off then. Let's remove this. Lovely. Let's get rid of that. So what I'm going to do, I think, rather than removing the whole carburetor, I'm going to actually remove the fuel line, take that out, drain the fuel, and then I'm going to remove the bowl. That's what I'm going to do. So a pair of snubby-nosed pliers. Oh, thank you very much, by the way, to my mate Stumpy, who I saw at Saltex. Him and his gorgeous missus gave Riley Boy 20 quid to spend at any shop he wants. And also, he gave me a little set of miniature mole grips, welding pliers, and long nose pinch. So they'd be ideal again for doing clamping off fuel hoses. So that'll go onto there and just wind it out a touch onto there. Great for doing your fuel hoses. So yeah, thank you very much, my mate Stumpy. Cheers, buddy boy. Right, long nose pliers. Do you want me to get you in there? Otherwise, you're not missing nothing, are you? Right, I've got you zoomed in a little tiny bit, best I can, and you're right in front of the camera, so this will be quite hard for me because you're right in front of the old cam. So hands will be in the way, but I want you to get a better view. So take the old hose clamp off. I'll get the stumpy pliers out here. I'm just going to clamp off that fuel hose very quickly. Get a pair of pliers in, give it a bit of a wiggle, 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 wiggle. That comes off of there. Hopefully that'll just sit there for now. And then I want to get myself my fuel container. Just get rid of some of this oil that's in this container. And pour that into there. And then we can get this fuel out of this machine, out of a tank at least. Empty it right out. Right, so now I'm going to bring that container in, release the fuel hose, get that gone, and then undo that, and that will drain the fuel. I don't know how much fuel's in there. Oh, full tank. This will take a little while. Let me get the fuel out of here. I'll come back to you once it's done. It's draining very nicely indeed. And once it's all drained out, I'll come back to you in 2 seconds. Right, so now I've taken the all the fuel out. It's a little bit dripping there. I'm now going to remove, with a 1/2 inch, going to remove the main jet bolt from underneath the carburetor, which would be a 1/2 inch bolt under here. Going to remove that. Look at that. See, look how gloopy that is and oily. See that? Not like petrol. That should start to evaporate, shouldn't it? But it's not. Really oily, you can feel it. Let's remove that. And it's all clean in there, but that's diesel. Oof. See, there's a little bit of water in there too, a little bit of water too. But yeah, that's not good. So I'm going to get a clean rag. Now I'm hoping, as I say, literally just to. I've got a little bit of dirt on that float. I want to get that off. So I've got a bit of WD-40. I don't want to use the carb cleaner really. A bit of WD-40. It's going to spray around these areas just to get that dirt off. Okay, I'm going to sort of push up through here. Make sure there's no dirt up in there, and I just want to get put that into there. Lift that float up. Oh, no dirt. I'll get no dirt in there if I can help it. Lovely. So now just run it through. It's coming out of there as well, see? Just running it all out. Right. So now I'm going to clean that bowl off. Quick clean on that. And that's all good. A few little dirt fragments in there, but that might be what I've just introduced. Let's get them all out. And then just want to spray through the main jet. That's good. That's all good. Right, now, without putting any dirt in, that's it. Do that little tiny nut up. Do that up, nice and gently. Get my 1/2 inch. Do that up. That's good. Give that a little wipe off the end of that fuel hose, just getting rid of any dirt and debris. Then we're going to introduce the fuel hose back on. Happy with that. Grab my fuel hose clamp. Now, I haven't rinsed through the tank, right? Maybe I should have, but what I'm thinking is the fuel tank's now empty. There's nothing in there, right? So all I'm going to be putting in there now will be petrol. So there will be the smallest amount of diesel in there, and the petrol now will overtake that. So let's put some fresh fuel in. Pour that in, and then we'll take it outside. I just want to check the plug as well. Right, full tank of petrol. That's all gone in. And then fuel cap. Yeah. Fuel cap on. And then what we do, airbox back on, and meet you outside, and we'll go for a fire up. Hopefully it's fixed, and we'll see. Hopefully we'll start up. So let me get the airbox back on. I'll come back to you in 2 ticks. Right, let's get out and have a look. Now, it's not very nice over here in the UK on the south coast. I mean, it is so wet still. I've given the old Magnolia a good spanking last week. That's been trimmed. It's threatening to rain every 15 minutes, literally. So I'm dodging the weather. And Pip's not that's a leaf just hit me in the head. It's not exactly very nice here. So just it is what it is. Presentation is not going to be a thing. Like the ground is just so wet. Right, let's see what we get. It's going to rain now as well. On the choke. Dead man in. So that's doing more than it was already. And as you can see, it's smoking. So let me get that run up. Let it run. Get rid of some of that smoke. Then we'll go from there. See if it settles down. In between that, see if this rain don't stop and all. That might be handy. Right, so the rain has now stopped for about 3 minutes, I dare say. Same problem as with the strimmer. That now runs. Happy with that. And the lawnmower itself now, let me just put you here. I want to go back in the shed in a minute. It's not very warm. It's nice and horrible and damp and whatever. So it's just not very nice at all out here. So now, this has been running for about 15-20 minutes. As you know, it was quite smoky, so. There you go, now runs absolutely A1. All drives as it should do. Idles, does everything it should do. Well happy. Right, so there you go. Quick little video for you there. Can you run your lawnmower on diesel? No, you can't. They don't like it at all. So that was completely filled up with diesel, and the other strimmer also had diesel as well. And you can sort of just tell. You can tell by how gloopy the fuel is when you pour it out. I think there was a little bit of petrol in there, but the bulk of it was diesel. And pretty much as soon as I fired up the hater, it smoked exactly as the bloke said. It's smoking like anything. White smoke coming out. That generally is a head gasket issue, most people would think, but I wasn't convinced at first, because the machine, when it was serviced, didn't show any signs of it being unwell at all. So with some fresh fuel put in there now, and air filter all cleaned out, carburetor cleaned out, fuel tank all been drained out, that machine now runs. It's been running about 15-20 minutes, no problems at all, stop starts as it should do. So then the strimmer I bought in as well, I drained the fuel system out of that, and I didn't clean the carb on that. What I decided to do is just put some fresh fuel in, and then just continually prime, because what you're doing, you're just pushing fuel through. It did fire up. It was a bit lumpy at first to begin with, but because there's enough petrol in there overtaking the diesel inside the carb, it soon picked up within 1 or 2 minutes, and it now runs as it should do. So all good. I know that young lady will be very, very happy, because she can now go and cut her lawns for her business, and yeah, go from there. That'd be good. If this is your first time watching Micks Mowers and Mower Man, hit your subscribe button, Pippy, and whack the old bell. Set notifications to all, that way you'll be told next time I upload another video, and we look forward to this episode of Micks Mowers very, very soon. But until then, guys and girls, much more importantly, take care easy.